Welcome to the Gingerbread Man Show. And I am the Gingerbread Man. And this is Steady Serv'n Sports ENT, an extension of Simply Ball Dropping Podcast with my main man, K-Sap. What's up, K-Sap? Look, we're going to get right into it. Listen, Raven Johnson is the actual need of any WNBA team. This is what Don Staley said. But more after these messages.
Yeah, they're my own. You say but they're my own. Getting money. Get the broke. Tell you with it.
Don Staley states it's ignorant if you sit there and say that Raven Johnson is not good stock to be in the draft of the 2026 picks that's coming out of college next year. She goes bananas against all of the critics on talking about Raven Johnson ain't this, Raven Johnson ain't that. I beg to differ. Yeah, I beg to differ also. But Don Staley, she went straight for the jugular. And she was not playing with none of y'all haters. She was like, listen, you could say this, you could say that, but these are the actual facts about Raven Johnson. And Raven Johnson, which we already know, is very decorated in her career. We also know that she can have lockdown defense anytime she wants on any opponent. We also know that Raven Johnson will take a shot and make the shot. But how many shots is where all of the different, the naysayers and the critics talk about, the limited shots that she's taken over her time and career, especially in college. You got what I'm saying? So Don Staley goes to the table and she puts it down.
How have you seen Raven's overall progression as a floor leader since she's been here?
Raven hit on the head. I think when you have a point guard like Raven, who is a pass first point guard, who is a point guard like the consummate point guard, and then you hear so many people talk about like break her game down, and minimize what she brings to the table. It's disheartening. It's ignorant, because if you really don't know what she's bringing to the table, you don't really understand the game. Raven lost 11 games from 2017 till today. 11. And we want to talk about, can she score or not? Yes, she can score. She really can score. But when it comes down to winning, right, she makes the right plays, whether that's scoring, whether that's defending, whether that's rebounding, whether that's getting other people involved. So I love Raven. We're gonna miss her presence. But when you think about a winner, when you think about a consummate point guard, Raven is that. And if WNBA teams wanna be like us, meaning the amount of success that we've had with her in the lineup, they're gonna take Raven. They're gonna take Raven in the first round.
More after these messages. Let me tell you about the simplest way to get you in some WNBA and NBA action. Find your player, pick higher or lower, and win some extra cash. Pick between 2 to 5 players to fill out your pick'em entry. Get every pick right and win some much needed cash. Use promo code SteadyServe and receive $1,000 bonus in cash. Now that it's football season, follow Steady Serv'n ENT as I share my picks. Pick players, choose the amount, win money, make picks, win cash. Thanks, Underdog Fantasy, for your partnership with us, and thank you for using the promo code Steady Serv'n on Underdog Fantasy. Well, I will say that Raven Johnson is underrated when it comes to her, skills as being a point guard in the NCAA. I will also say, and stand 10 toes down, that she's probably through 1 through 3, she's probably one of the top 3 to 2 point guards that is playing in the NCAA right now. So, a lot of people just don't like the way that Dawn Staley has her players in the discipline that she makes them play with. And then, of course, she makes them play with each other. Raven Johnson was an anchor for South Carolina's women's basketball in a top 10 road win over the South Carolina number 2 Gamecocks, having 4 new starters and 7 players who are playing different roles this season. Coach Dawn Staley said it's a new territory after having so much roster continuity over the last several seasons. And it showed at points in South Carolina's 69-52 win over the number 10 Southern California, 2-1. A crypto.com arena on November the 15th. The Gamecocks 4-0 had an uncharacteristic 17 turnovers and went through defensive laps in the first half, but they got better as they went on, outscored the Trojans 37-22 and out-rebounded them 29-12 after halftime. We're used to having a core group of players playing together for a long time, Staley said. Raven's basically the lone person that has been a part of that regime where we had a core group of players over the past 4 to 5 years. She's got to take on a big responsibility. Raven Johnson's offense changes the game early. Johnson set the tone, scoring the first 5 points of the game, driving to the rim for a layup before knocking down a 3-pointer off the offensive rebound. Need a news break? Check out Johnson's didn't hesitate to let it fly again later in the first quarter and knocked down a second 3-pointer to give the Gamecocks the lead after Johnson being assertive early in the opening things up offensively for South Carolina and kept it in the game in the first half. But it was everything Johnson did, in addition to scoring, that made the difference. She finished with 14 points on 6 for 12 shooting with 11 rebounds and 4 assists and 2 blocks. Yeah. So Raven Johnson was a highlight film for that game. And then if you want to look at Raven Johnson's career, her average, the first 20 to 22, 23 season, 4.2, 23, 24 season, 8.1, 24, 25 season, 4.9. And then this season, she's on a roll right now. She's averaging 9.5 points. So she progressively went over. What I would say is Raven Johnson, in particularly, is a pass first point guard. So these are not bad averages. This is just what a pass first point guard takes on the responsibility and the burden to make sure that everything goes right in unison of what the offense needs to be done, offense needs to do, and also what the coach want her to regulate in the game and keep that, you know what I mean, keep that the flow of everything. And then especially right now where she is the lone wolf of all of those great teams, she's the last woman standing. And Raven Johnson, I believe that this year, you're not only going to see the best of her, you also going to see that she deserves to be in the WNBA and also in the first round of the picks. Listen, Raven Johnson, don't listen to him, baby. Boo bop, bee bop, bam. You do what you got to do. And you make it your business to be assertive, to score. Whatever Coach Staley needs you to do, you do it. But I know that with tonight's lesson, yes, y'all both you're in the backcourt, it's unstoppable. And then you got Tessa on the side. So orchestrate that offense, baby girl. You keep on doing what you're doing and make it happen. Listen, y'all tell me what y'all think about Raven and where you think that she's going to land in the draft pick of 2026. So leave it in the comments. Keep it good. You know what I mean? Keep it classy, not nasty. And of course, keep the main thing the main thing. And once again, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. If you subscribe to my channel, become a bread maker and be a member. And then also be a part of what I'm pulling off and doing. That's right, thus far on my channel. Listen, I would like to thank everything that you've done, everything that you do, and everything that you will do when it comes to this channel. So, as always, I leave as I came with another banger. Yeah, we out of here.
Chicago, it's the city